This story is about a boy named Kurt. Kurt has a social media channel, and he is always active on it. He frequently posts many stories on his channel, mostly dog stories and stories about his parents. He even shares that his parents are divorced. Along with that, he tries to create soundtracks and also gives reviews about different products. Later, we are introduced to Kurt's friend, Bobby. Bobby also has a channel where he plays games and streams them live. Bobby has a large number of followers, whereas Kurt has far fewer followers than Bobby. Because of this, Kurt wants to go live with Bobby. But Bobby refuses and tells him, "Don't come live with me." This makes Kurt very angry, and he leaves from there. In the next scene, we see that Kurt has become a taxi driver. He picks up customers and drops them off at their destinations. 10 years pass while Kurt continues working on social media, but he still hasn't found success. This makes him very worried. Meanwhile, Bobby becomes very successful and gains a lot of followers. Kurt thinks, "I don't have that." Even the followers Kurt does have don't comment on his posts. After a few days, Kurt posts a video in which he says, "I have an idea. Because of this, everyone will start commenting and sharing my posts. My followers will increase and I will become famous." In the next scene, Kurt begins executing his plan. He introduces himself to everyone on a live video. Then, while sitting in the back seat of a car, he says he has placed mineral water bottles inside. He goes to visit his mother, and even during the visit, he keeps the video on. This is because Kurt's mother had called him to come visit. After returning, he has a bracelet in his hand, which he hangs in his car. After this, the first customer sits in Kurt's car. The customer needs to go to a park. He sees the cameras in the car and asks Kurt, "What's all this?" Kurt responds, "This is all for my safety." The customer then tells Kurt that he is going to give a speech in front of 3,000 people. Hearing that, Kurt praises him a lot. They start discussing various topics. Meanwhile, Kurt begins driving very fast. The customer gets scared and tells him to drive slowly. Kurt says, "There's a water bottle beside you. Drink that." Then the man picks up the bottle and drinks the water. At this point, it seems like he is about to lose consciousness. But actually, Kurt had mixed poison in the bottle. The man starts coughing heavily and tries to open the car doors. He struggles to breathe, and eventually, he dies. Kurt watches the man dying and enjoys it. After the man dies, Kurt flashes a victory sign and says, "One man down." Next, Kurt picks up a lady customer. She puts her belongings in the car's trunk and gets into the car, arguing with her husband on the phone. She also picks up the water bottle and drinks from it. The same thing happens to her. After a short while, the lady loses consciousness. Kurt takes her phone and gives himself a 5-star rating for the ride. In the next scene, Kurt is sitting in the car playing a game. Just then, a boy arrives and sits in the back seat. The two of them enjoy a music track together. After this, Kurt receives a ride request from a girl named Jessie. When Kurt reaches her location, Jessie cancels the ride. Kurt tells her, "I'm a 5-star driver, so you can still enjoy the ride with me." Then she agrees and gets into the car. We then see the three of them, Kurt, Jessie, and the boy, having a discussion. An argument begins between Kurt and Jessie. Jessie gets angry, gets out of the car, and walks away. As she leaves, she throws the water from the bottle onto the boy's face and walks off. After that, the two boys resume the journey. Kurt takes the boy through a desert road and tells him it's a shortcut. He stops the car and the boy steps out. Kurt then drives the car forward, reverses it suddenly, and hits the boy. The boy falls to the ground. Kurt drives over him again and kills him. Later, Kurt finds out that the passenger named Jessie is a famous comedian. Her account has a massive number of followers. When Kurt checks Jessie's account, he realizes she's very popular and influential. Meanwhile, Kurt notices that no one is commenting on his own videos. The only person who comments is his friend Bobby. But Bobby always criticizes him, saying things like, "Your content is cheap," and "Your posts aren't interesting." Bobby constantly criticizes Kurt, and Kurt absolutely hates it. In the next scene, we see Kurt in the car with 3 passengers, 2 girls and 1 boy. Kurt drives the car at high speed, and the passengers become very scared. He tells them, "This is an adventure ride. Nothing will happen to you. I'm taking you to a dangerous place where no one usually goes." The passengers agree. Then Kurt takes them to that place and tells them to enjoy the view of nature through the windows. One girl sits next to Kurt while the couple in the back seat look out the window. Suddenly, a wild wolf attacks the couple. Kurt closes the car window, preventing them from getting back inside. The couple dies there. The girl sitting in the car is terrified and starts screaming loudly. Kurt turns on a drilling machine and kills her too. Blood is splattered everywhere inside the car. Then Kurt washes the car. He checks the video he recorded, but once again, no one comments on it. Meanwhile, Jessie posts a video with her grandmother, and it receives a lot of comments. Seeing this, Kurt feels very envious. He goes live and says, even after doing such big tasks, no one is commenting on my videos. He then shows Jessie's video and says, look how many comments and followers this girl has. Next, we see a scene at Jessie's house. Someone knocks on her door. Jessie wonders who it is and goes to open it. The scene shifts. In the new scene, Kurt is seen going live as he arrives at Bobby's house. Bobby is already live on his channel. Kurt tells him, tell your followers about me. But Bobby says, Kurt used to be my babysitter, and announces it to everyone. He adds, Kurt does strange tasks to gain followers. He's always trying to grow his follower count. Hearing this, Kurt becomes furious. He pulls out a knife and attacks Bobby. All of this is being live streamed. The viewers react in various ways. Some say it's fake, some call it a prank, and others enjoy watching it. To defend himself, Bobby pulls out a gun and shoots at Kurt. But Kurt grabs the gun, and in the struggle, Bobby ends up dying. The live stream continues. Blood is seen everywhere. Kurt's face is smeared with blood. Then Kurt comes live again and says, Bobby talked too much. That's why I killed him. Next, Kurt takes a shower and goes live, showing a victory sign. After that, he receives a message from his father saying, take me to the club. Kurt picks up his father, and they drive together. During the ride, they have a deep conversation about Kurt's mother. At one point, his father notices a gun in the car and asks about it. Kurt replies, I keep it for my safety. While driving, Kurt breaks several traffic signals. Eventually, they reach the club. At the club, Kurt meets a girl named Uno. He offers to drop her off, and she gets into his car. When Kurt steps out of the car for a moment, Uno finds a water bottle and drinks from it. As a result, she starts coughing heavily and loses consciousness. When Kurt returns, he realizes she drank from the bottle and may have either died or fainted. Just then, police officers arrive at the car. Uno regains consciousness and panics. She suspects the police are working with Kurt because she finds a gun inside the car. Terrified, she shoots one of the officers with that gun. Kurt quickly jumps into the car and speeds away. The police start chasing him. He drives on the wrong side of the road while live streaming the whole thing. Everyone watching is thrilled and amazed at how fast and recklessly he's driving. His dangerous driving style draws more followers, and seeing the rise in his follower count makes Kurt extremely happy. In the next scene, we see Jessie on stage giving a speech. As a comedian, she keeps the audience laughing. During the speech, she brings up Kurt, and he listens to everything she says. Jessie says, I once met a guy who desperately wanted to grow his social media followers. He would do all kinds of bizarre things for attention. She talks about Kurt in a humorous way, which Kurt doesn't like at all. Just as he's about to shoot Jessie, she suddenly changes her tone. She says, I used to be like Kurt too, always waiting for people's attention. Then she announces that she's retiring from social media and breaks her phone right on stage. Seeing this, Kurt decides not to shoot her. In the next scene, we see Kurt sitting in the back of a taxi, being driven by an old man. Kurt talks to the old taxi driver for a while, then suddenly steals his car. Meanwhile, Jessie is approached by a guy who offers to drop her home, but she refuses and takes another taxi instead. We see that the taxi is being driven by Kurt. Kurt turns to Jessie and says, Do you recognize me? I'm the crazy guy you were talking about. Jessie starts feeling very uncomfortable. She asks him to stop the car, but Kurt doesn't listen. He keeps driving. He begins talking to her, saying, Let's become famous together on social media. Frightened, Jessie grabs a wire from the back seat and attacks Kurt by strangling him. In defense, Kurt punches her and knocks her unconscious. He then starts live streaming and asks his viewers, What should I do with this girl? Many people comment, saying, "Kill her." His follower count begins to increase rapidly. Some viewers post positive comments, others negative, and a few simply enjoy watching. Kurt searches for something to kill Jessie with, but suddenly notices she's missing. He looks around and finds her inside the car. In the next scene, Jessie is seen chasing Kurt in the car as he runs. Trying to save himself, Kurt heads toward his house. He runs inside, but Jessie crashes her car into the house, breaking a wall. Inside the house, we see a woman's dead body. At this point, Kurt's father comes out and angrily asks Jessie, "What have you done?" Kurt then appears and shockingly shoots his father with his gun. The dead woman is revealed to be Kurt's mother. He had killed her earlier. Kurt now tries to shoot Jessie, but his gun is out of bullets. Jessie reverses the car as if to escape, but then drives it at high speed directly toward Kurt to kill him. Kurt crashes into the wall and dies. Everything is still streaming live, and the audience watching is thrilled. People comment, urging Jessie to go and confirm if Kurt is really dead. Jessie, scared but determined, slowly steps out of the car and approaches Kurt. She slaps him hard across the face. Viewers continue to watch the live stream. Jessie then takes a selfie with Kurt and uploads it to social media. Kurt's story goes viral, everywhere. People are talking about it. And that's how the movie ends. Thank you for watching our movie recap. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing for more great content. Your support means a lot to us. Have a wonderful day.